Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode here at Wildman Lifts. I'm your host, Wildman. So on today's episode, I did some deadlifts in the gym, and it kind of led to a pretty good discussion that I wanted to talk about, which is when to bail out of a lift in order to decrease your likelihood of injury. So let's pop in and let me show you what I'm talking about. So on today's workout, I'm going to be doing the mixed grip deadlift. And I've been working on this style of deadlift for about a year now in hopes of improving it. And I'm also going to be doing this in giant set format paired with burpee bar jump overs. This is a great athletic movement and an explosive movement. It also gets my hips and my legs warmed up, so as the weights get heavier, I'm able to handle that heavy load. And I'm going to be doing some rowing in between as well. And all of this is just to get warmed up, so as the weight goes up, I'll be ready to lift the big weights. And that's going to be the giant set format for the day. So normally I train with straps when I do deadlifts, and that's because strongman competitions typically have straps. But I'm a lot stronger in the mixed grip than I am with straps because I'm able to get my air on the top and I'm able to squeeze that bar to get some more inertia and power built into it. So I'm in a much better position when I use mixed grip. But I typically don't like to train mixed grip because I actually popped my bicep off the bone when I was lifting with a mixed grip on an Axel Continental Clean and Press. So I don't like training in that manner because it brings back bad memories. And I'm also nervous about that tendon snapping again. So it's more of like a mental thing. But since I get more power and I'm a lot stronger with the mixed grip, I decided this year to just train using that style since I can possibly pull the most weight I've ever pulled in my entire life, which has proven to be true. But I kind of rushed my deadlift training right now. I wasn't supposed to test my 1 rep max until it was closer to like New Year's Eve, but I kind of got ahead of myself and wanted to test it today. Fortunately for me, I know what I'm capable of and what I'm not capable of, especially in the moment. And that has reduced my likelihood of injury by a lot. Because sometimes when I think I'm ready and I'm feeling good, like today, I felt like everything was moving pretty good. I can also tell when there's something wrong or when something could potentially go bad. And I look for those warning signs. So here, even though 405 went up very, very quickly, I started to feel a weird sensation in the back of my left shoulder. So I was worried that my labrum might tear or might get pulled. And so I was keeping that in mind. So when I loaded this up with 450 pounds, I wanted to see how fast I was going to move and how that felt. And although 450 pounds went up relatively fast and smooth, I still felt that weird pull on the back of my left shoulder. So I should have probably stopped there, but I decided, I'm going to pull it anyways and just see how well I do. So this was a PR attempt of 475 pounds on a regular deadlift. And right about there, I just decided to bail out because I was going to have to pull and grind that out for a long duration. And I knew because of how that shoulder felt that I was just risking a really bad injury that could take me out for a year. So I decided to put it down and walk away and live to tell the tale and to lift another day. Now, sometimes there's good times to try to grind out and fight a lift, and sometimes there's bad times where it could mean you get a serious injury and then you're benched from working out for a very long period of time. Now, since I've been lifting for a long time, I was able to recognize that. For yourselves, if you're lifting and you're a beginner, it's good to try to push the envelope a little bit. But when you get to be intermediate and advanced level, you'll start to know when you need to drop a lift or when you need to bail out so that you may live to tell the tale and lift another day. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.